In a world of oversized mirrorless cameras and smartphone photography that's continually improving, it's easy to overlook the beauty of compact precision. Enter the Panasonic LX100 III, a camera that dares to combine portability with uncompromising image quality, all wrapped up in a beautifully tactile retro-styled package. In this two-part, long-form review, we're diving into the heart of this powerful little machine. From the updated Micro Four Thirds sensor to the brand new color engine, lens performance, autofocus improvements, and yes, even its surprising video and connectivity capabilities. This is the Panasonic LX100 III in full detail. Settle in, because we're about to find out whether this compact street-style shooter lives up to its prestigious legacy. In a world of oversized mirrorless cameras and smartphone photography that's continually improving, it's easy to overlook the beauty of compact precision. Enter the Panasonic LX100 III, a camera that dares to combine portability with uncompromising image quality, all wrapped up in a beautifully tactile, retro-styled package. In this two-part, long-form review, we're diving into the heart of this powerful little machine. From the updated Micro Four Thirds sensor to the brand new color engine, lens performance, autofocus improvements, and yes, even its surprising video and connectivity capabilities, this is the Panasonic LX100 III in full detail. Settle in, because we're about to find out whether this compact street-style shooter lives up to its prestigious legacy. The Panasonic LX100 series has long been a symbol of compact elegance, and with the LX100 III, that legacy continues, now with thoughtful refinements that elevate the experience. Crafted from magnesium alloy, the camera's body has a reassuring solidity that belies its compact form. Weighing just over 400 grams, it's light enough for all-day carry yet feels like a precision tool the moment you pick it up. Design-wise, the LX100 III retains its signature rangefinder-inspired aesthetic, but the lines are more refined and deliberate. The top plate now features enhanced knurling on the dials, giving users a better grip and a satisfying tactile feel. With dedicated controls for aperture, shutter speed, and exposure compensation, it invites you to engage with your settings in a hands-on, deliberate way, a welcome departure from touch-heavy modern interfaces. One of the most noticeable improvements is the grip. While still minimalistic, it now features more rubberized texturing around the thumb rest, improving security without compromising the clean design. Rear buttons have been subtly repositioned for better ergonomic access, and the interface feels tighter and more responsive overall. The LCD screen is now fully articulating, a major upgrade from previous versions and a nod to the needs of vloggers, creatives, and solo shooters. The EVF, though physically unchanged, benefits from a modest increase in brightness and refresh rate, making it more comfortable to use in bright environments. This isn't just another digital gadget, it's a photographer's tool. The LX100 III's minimalist approach isn't about cutting corners. It's about intentionality. Every button, dial, and surface is designed with a purpose. In a market saturated with overwhelming menus and flashy gimmicks, the LX100 III stands out by focusing on the essentials and doing them exceptionally well. Let's talk about the real engine behind the LX100 III, its new 20.3 megapixel Micro Four Thirds sensor. It's the same sensor we've seen in Panasonic's GX9, but here it's been fine-tuned to match the optics of the built-in Leica-branded Vario lens. The result is images that feel sharper, cleaner, and more dynamic than ever before in this series. Unlike previous LX100 models, which had a 17-megapixel multi-aspect sensor, the Mark III leverages the full 20.3 megapixel across all aspect ratios for 2:3, 3:2, 16:9, and even the cinematic to 0.35:1. That means no more effective resolution penalty and much more flexibility when composing. Image quality, in a word, is stunning. Sharpness is excellent across the frame, even wide open at f1.7. There's a crispness to the images that makes the most of the 24 to 75 millimeters equivalent zoom range. Bokeh is smooth and well controlled, with surprisingly shallow depth of field at wider apertures for a Micro Four Thirds sensor. Low light performance is surprisingly strong. ISO 3200 is completely usable. ISO 6400, while grainy, retains color, fidelity, and contrast. Dynamic range is rated at around 12.5 stops, decent for the sensor size. Highlights roll off gently, and shadow recovery is flexible enough for street and travel shooters who like to push exposure boundaries. The JPEG engine has also received a boost. Panasonic's new color engine delivers more refined hues, better skin tones, and improved white balance logic. Greens no longer have that cyan shift, reds look less cartoonish. Skin tones are warm, nuanced, and more accurate straight out of the camera. If you're the kind of shooter who likes to get it right in camera, the LX100 III delivers more. Reliable color than ever before, this isn't just a bump in megapixels. It's a complete recalibration of what the LX100 line is capable of in terms of output quality. Color science is one of those topics that often gets overlooked until you see it side by side. Panasonic's color science has always been good enough, but with the LX100 III, it finally feels like it's matured into something trustworthy. The new Venus Engine 11 inside this camera is the same core processor found in some of Panasonic's flagship Lumix models. It plays a huge role in lifting the camera's color rendering abilities. Skin tones in particular have improved. There's more depth to the shadows, less magenta shift in lighter complexions, and a subtle warmth that doesn't veer into orange. Greens and blues are better separated now. In landscape scenes, the camera avoids the dreaded digital green look. Trees feel lush and believable. Skies render with a natural transition from deep cobalt to light blue. Indoors, the auto white balance handles tungsten and mixed lighting with greater poise. What's perhaps most notable is how consistent the color rendering is across ISO values. From ISO 200 all the way to ISO 6400, color fidelity remains strong. You won't see major tonal shifts, which is crucial for any kind of consistent editing workflow. Panasonic has also included a wider array of color profiles, including L. Classic, Neo, and L Monochrome D, which add a more filmic quality to JPEGs. They're not just filters, they're tonal curves designed to mimic real emulsions. If you like to shoot straight to JPEG, these are a game changer. It's not just about boldness or saturation, it's about subtlety and accuracy, and in this regard, Panasonic's evolution in color science puts the LX100 III firmly in the conversation with Fujifilm, Olympus, and even Leica. Autofocus has always been a point of contention for compact cameras, but the LX100 III brings a surprisingly capable system to the table. Using Panasonic's depth from defocus DFD technology, the camera delivers focus acquisition times under 0.10 seconds in good light and around 0.3 seconds in low light. There's now full support for face and eye detection, and it works more reliably than in the LX100 II. The camera can prioritize the nearest eye, maintain focus as your subject moves, and reacquire quickly if the face exits and re-enters the frame in street photography or casual portraits. This is a game changer. The touchscreen allows for quick touch to focus and touch shutter operation, which is incredibly useful in stealth shooting scenarios. And while the burst rate isn't mind-blowing, 11 FPS in AFS, 5.5 FPS in AFC, it's perfectly usable for street, candid, or even fast-paced event photography. Menu responsiveness and overall operating speed have also improved. The Venus Engine ensures that image playback is snappy, settings changes are instant, and buffer clearing happens quickly. Even when shooting RAW plus JPEG, the LX100 III rarely chokes. Ergonomically, all the main controls are within thumb's reach, and there's a level of minimalism that feels luxurious rather than limiting. Custom function buttons are assignable, and the quick menu has been expanded with more flexibility for advanced users. In short, the LX100 III feels like a camera that finally lives up to its pro-compact reputation, not just in image quality, but in day-to-day usability. It might surprise you, but the LX100 III is a legitimate tool for hybrid shooters. Panasonic has included full 4K 3OP video with no crop, full manual exposure control, and in-camera LUT support. Video quality is sharp and vibrant thanks to the downsampled 4K from the full sensor width. There's minimal moire, no line skipping, and the footage grades well. You can shoot in Cinelike D or V for flatter profiles, and the color accuracy translates wonderfully to motion. Audio is recorded through built-in stereo mix, and while there's no headphone jack or mic input, the onboard audio is crisp for environmental and dialogue capture in casual scenarios. Where it gets even more interesting is the wireless and LAN connectivity. Through the Lumix Sync app, you can wirelessly transfer images, control the camera remotely, or use it as a wireless webcam with clean HDMI output. There's also USB-C for charging and data transfer, and support for tethered shooting to both Mac and PC. For working professionals or content creators with a social-first workflow, this is a massive win. Files move fast, previewing images on a tablet or laptop is seamless. Even studio syncing via tethering is impressively stable. In essence, this camera is no longer just a street photographer's darling. It's a legitimate hybrid tool that fits into modern digital workflows in ways that the LX100 never quite could. That's it for today's video, guys. If you found this video helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up, leaving a comment, and subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon so you never miss out on our latest videos.